Hello everyone, it's Simmuz here and welcome to a brand new video, and we are going to talk about the brand new base game update and the live stream that we just seen for The Sims. So of course, before starting this video, if you're interested in this kind of news information videos, leave a like down below and subscribe to my channel because it really helps me out. And sorry for the background being so dark, but it is right now almost 9 p.m. so there's really no way for me to film it other than this way, so it's gonna look a little weird. But we are going to talk about the brand new behind the Sims live stream first, and we got so much information about this. We're going to talk about every single game in depth and all my personal information that I gather from this, what I'm excited about, what I'm not excited about, and then we're going to talk about the base game update for The Sims 4 that we just got, which is so freaking cool. Of course, as always, there's going to be chapters, so if you're interested in certain topics, use the chapters. So firstly, we got a little review of what kind of content came in The Sims 4 in the last few months, so there was a little recap. So if you're interested, again, I'm going to link in the description down below the link to this live stream and also to the update list, so you're going to check everything out by yourself if you want. But you know, we're going to skip over this little recap and go into the news. And the first game we are talking about is Project Rene. Guys, the information that we got from this live stream, I breathed a sigh of relief when I heard the stuff that they talked about. But we were talking here with Grant, Sim Guru Grant. If you don't know, it was rumored for a while that he actually moved into the Sims 5 production, and I guess this really confirmed it. But he is a Sim Guru on Twitter, and he used to work for the Sims 4 and moved on to this new project, which was the Sims 5, well, I guess Project Rene, let's call it that. And I'm so excited for what he says, and I'm so excited that they actually really are talking about this at all, just because of the fact that I know they said that they wanted to be more transparent, but this is a game in development for a big franchise, so it's kind of weird to get this much information about this, but I'm very excited. So Grant actually confirms that they're doing some playtesting for Project Rene. They're actually asking players to play with Project Rene, which is very interesting. I don't think there's been this much communication, and I don't think Project Rene is very much like ready for release at all. So it's very interesting to see that they are actually already working with people to bring it out and, you know, show it to everyone. I guess it's a little part of the people, because it's just some people that are getting the behind the scenes of some parts of the game, not everything, just to play test it, but it's still already something interesting. But the things that got me, I'm so relieved. I am actually, this is such great news for me. One of the questions that the answers is, are there going to be some issues on the back end with the fact that this game is gonna be also on mobile? And he says the thing that I'm so happy about. He said that the mobile experience is not going to be the same as the PC or console experience. So it is going to be multi-platform. So yeah, you're going to be able to play on your PC, he says, for hours on ends, checking every single little detail. And they did show a little bit of build and buy that we saw different from the one that we got from the first live stream, where we saw that we are getting the creative style thing, which I know a lot of people were very excited about. And there's a lot of customization, which is great. But he said that the mobile experience is probably going to be different and less advanced, but you're still going to be able to play with, like, checking out the stuff, making sure your Sims are cool on mobile, but it's not going to be the same experience. It makes me so excited, because I was very, very worried that with the fact that mobile doesn't have as much power behind it as console or PC, it really would have, like, inhibited the experience, in my opinion, for the game. So I'm very, very happy to hear that. But what also made me very excited is that he said that it's gonna be multiplayer, which we knew already from the first live stream, and it has been rumored for a while. But Project Rene is also gonna be able to be experienced as a single player, which I'm so happy. I wasn't really super into the multiplayer, but if it is a feature added to the game, like they are implying, so you're not necessarily actually having to do multiplayer when you play, but it's actually just like, oh, if you want to do multiplayer you can, but you can also just play by yourself. As he said here, if it actually turns out to be that way, I am so happy. This is exactly what I wanted. Very, very happy, and I'm just very excited, and honestly I think they might be actually are taking in the feedback from the community, because I know a lot of the community was complaining about the fact that it's going to be multiplayer only, and they said no, it's not going to be multiplayer only, and a lot of the community was complaining that the mobile experience was going to inhibit the performance of the game, and they said no, it's not going to be like that. So I'm very happy that they tackled these issues directly immediately. And then we got a little update for the Sims Mobile and the Sims Freeplay. So with the, I guess, anniversary for the Sims franchise, they decided to add some new stuff. I know the Sims Mobile added a new Sim Plum Bob Disco Ball, and the Sims Freeplay added some more music that is directly taken from the original games. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, we got some more original music in the Sims Freeplay. So very nice to see, and I think it's a very cute little addition that they decided to add. Very nice. But of course, what everybody was waiting for is the infant update. So they showed a lot of footage from the new infants, and they showed a lot of cute little interaction. There is some cute interaction with like feeding the sim, and they got like all dirty. They showed some cute clothes, the cute outfits, and they talk a lot about the development of the actual babies, I guess infants as we should call them. They talk about how they actually were working on making sure they felt like infants, so the fact that they move like very like unsure and like weirdly, and they worked on animation, and so very nice. We also got to see some interaction actually in gameplay, so we can see the mothers with the baby, like breastfeeding, like holding the baby. There's an interaction where you can actually pass the baby to another sim, which is very nice to see. I also saw briefly there's birthmarks also that are getting added. I'm not sure how those are gonna work. I'm very excited to learn more about those, because if it's only just for that life stage, it's gonna be a little weird. Hopefully they can go through all the other life stages, or at least a couple life stages. I don't know how that is going to work. The only thing that got me a little like I'm not really sure how to feel about it is the fact that babies, and I guess the infants, are gonna be able to crawl up the steps. I'm guessing the reason is mostly if you have a house that has platforms, they're not gonna be stuck on one like platform level, and they're gonna be able to step up on other platform levels. But I feel like it's also kind of weird because they are starting to feel a little bit too close to toddlers, just for the fact that they can crawl around. I guess toddlers do walk instead of crawling, but the fact that they go up steps, like hopefully it's just one step, and also I'm guessing it's probably gonna be related to its skill like they do for toddlers. So if you don't know, toddlers actually gain a skill for movement, and when the movement skill gets better, they're actually able to walk up and down the stairs. So hopefully it's gonna be tied into that kind of thing. But I'm excited to learn more about the babies, infants, whatever we're gonna call them, and they announced the release date for this update as March 14th. So I know a lot of people are upset about this release date, I guess. Honestly, I thought personally myself that this update was gonna come sooner than March at this point, just because March is already a little bit way into the year. I know they said that the first part of 2023, and March is still in the first quarter, so that's not like because of them, but I felt like since they announced them back in November, October, or the other live stream, honestly it's been such a long time since they announced them that I thought they were gonna be released immediately into the year. Instead, they are waiting until March 14th, which also brings us to another little tidbit of information. We have a little like slight sneak peek of the new expansion pack that it's coming for the Sims 4. And that means from this little sneak peek that this expansion pack is coming in March. I know everybody wanted an expansion pack in February. It's not gonna happen. Reason being, in this little like sneak bit of the family, we do see that the mom is carrying a child that is an infant. So we'll have to be after the infant update. Since the infant update is on the 14th of March, which I checked out, it is a Tuesday, I'm guessing we might get this expansion pack either the same week on Thursday, so the 16th, or the week after. But we also are getting some more information about this pack. I'm guessing a trailer for the pack with the release date on February 2nd, so in a few days, so stay tuned for that as well. So this was basically the whole live stream, which I know some people were disappointed about. I'm actually pretty happy with how they turned out. I'm happy that they are waiting for the event update for a little bit more. Hopefully that means there's gonna be more bug fixes if there's issue with the babies. I'm hoping so. And honestly, I just really liked all the information that we got for Project Rene especially. I'm so excited now. Very, very different view that I had before. I was very, very skeptical. Now I'm a little bit more hopeful, and hopefully it's going to be a good game. But as I said, we are also getting a brand new base game update for The Sims 4. It is out right now. So of course, as always, if you're updating your game and you do have mods, if you're playing on PC, take out your mods and then update the game, and then check out and make sure the mods are working, because this is a pretty big update and I'm gonna go through all of the stuff that we got. So I'm here on the patch notes. We're gonna read through some of them together, but also as always there is going to be the link down in the description below, so if you want to check all the patch notes and all the stuff that comes with the update, you are more than welcome to check it out for yourself. First thing first, we're getting an update for the console version of The Sims 4, which is very nice. It is like a better game user interface update, which I'm guessing it's very good. Honestly, I don't play it on console, so I'm letting this to my console fellow players. Let me know if you think this little update on like the key interface and how it works is good. But of course, we are getting some new items with an SDX drop. Oh my god, this update made me so freaking happy to see. I'm very, very happy. First thing first, we're getting medical wearables. So we get a new category in the accessories for body and face. And finally, we get some hearing aids, which I'm so happy. Everybody's been asking for some disability representation. I think this is the great way to do it because it's very easy to implement. It looks great. Just lovely to see. Honestly, very, very happy to see the medical aid, the medical wearable category. So we're getting cochlear implants, both on both sides, on one side or the other side. You can have all the different options for choosing and also different colors, which is great. And it's gonna work from toddler sim to all the older life stages, which is great. There's also gonna be a glucose monitor edition for children and older sims. So another very nice update. Very, very excited that we're getting some disability representation right now. Very, very nice to see. This made me so happy to see. We are finally getting top surgery scars. Oh my god. I asked way back, I think in September, and I know I'm not the first person to ask for these in the game, but I was like, we have a brand new addition to CAS for a category with wearables for body scars. So it's so easy to just add top surgery scars, and they delivered. I'm so happy. I'm gonna check. I haven't checked them out in game yet, so I'm gonna check as soon as I stop recording this. I'm gonna open up the game and check them out because I'm so excited. It made me so happy. So for teen sims all the way up to elders, you're gonna be able to add top surgery scars, which is so cool. We're also getting binders and shapewear. I'm excited to learn more about these. I don't know if it's just gonna be like visually like a binder or a shapewear item, or if it's actually going to affect the items that we have in game's clothing. I'm gonna check that out. Hopefully it does affect in some way the way the body shape works, because one of the main issues in my opinion for representation in the game at this point is the fact that different type of clothing, like feminine clothing, does not work on male framed sims, and vice versa. Male clothing does not work on female framed sims. So that was the biggest like issue in my opinion. And if these actually are, it's first and first, great representation. Thank you so much for adding these. But also if it actually works, like I actually can start using some items, I'm so excited to try this out. Also, we are getting a light switch. It's not functional, so it is like the one that we got for the bathroom clutter kit. So it is not functional, but it is a nice little addition that we got in the base game. So if you want to add your light switches to your rooms, you're more than welcome to now. Also, a lot of update for consoles, like better guidance, better UI, which is very nice to see. And we're also getting a bunch of bug fixes. I'm not gonna go through all of the bug fixes, but they did a bunch of bug fixes for base game. Some for city living. I know one of them, the first one here, being an interior decorator can be tough. It's even made more difficult if you can't get in. Sims picking up a gig at a penthouse will not be able to knock on the door and get into work their style magic. This is also related to dream home decorators, so if you have both packs, they're not going to be working together much better. We're also getting a couple bug fixes for Famous, Eco Lifestyle, High School Years, Paranormal. Bust the Dust finally is fixed, so we're finally gonna get Bust the Dust going in the game again, where we have finally Dust back again, and Outdoor Retreat, a couple of fixes. So that's also very nice to see. As always, bug fixes are more than welcome. So I think this was everything that we got from the livestream app, the update. I'm so excited to check this stuff out from the update in-game. Oh my god, I cannot wait. And I'm also gonna use it in my save file. I know I'm working on this save file, if you don't know, on Twitch. Not really right now because I'm studying, but oh my god, I cannot wait to use all of this stuff. I'm so excited. And I'm very excited for Project Rene and the Infamous update, but even though this is coming in March, but Project Rene looks much more interesting to me. But I guess this is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, put on notifications so that you know the next video is coming out. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.